BabeiTalk TV. BabeiTalk TV. Welcome to BabeiTalk TV. BabeiTalk TV. Welcome to BabeiTalk TV. BabeiTalk TV. You're tuning in to BabeiTalk TV, the newest podcast to hit the streets, bringing you the latest celeb news, economical updates, real street smarts, live interviews, and the hottest spiritual segment, Higher Motivation. Join us every Monday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook Live. And every Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Instagram Live via Golden Baby. Welcome to BabeiTalk TV. Welcome to BabeiTalk TV. BabeiTalk baby. Welcome to BabeiTalk TV. BabeiTalk baby. Yeah. Welcome to BabeiTalk TV. Welcome to BabeiTalk. BabeiTalk. BabeiTalk TV.
Let's get it. Yo, man, listen. We're back for more BabeiTalk TV, y'all. It's a new year, man. I appreciate those of you all tuning in, man. We live right here with Facebook, and we also live on YouTube. Y'all know y'all can catch us. Make sure y'all go subscribe, All Things Baby, right now. Hit that bell so you can get the notifications anytime we drop some new content or whatever, you know what I mean? A lot of things going on, man. We got a great show for y'all tonight. It's episode 9. So look, we made it. It's 2021, right? Everybody been talking about how much 2020 was hell, this and that, you know what I'm saying? Well, it's a new year, new opportunities. All the new year, new me bull crap, you know what I'm saying, that everybody, you know what I'm saying, always talking. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all got good resolutions out there. We're going to talk about a few of mine tonight. So, you know, we got to make it count tonight, all right? Like I said, it's episode 9, and we got a lot to touch on tonight. We're going to do our best to get to every single thing, man. Make sure y'all share this live, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in once again. First and foremost, I got to say, we're living in some rough times. All right, we living in some really, really rough times, man. 2021 has started off on some bull stuff, man. You hear me? Rough times right now, man. On American soil. All right? Old Babylon. You know what I mean? So, man, the way Trump supporters have stormed the White House was truly a travesty. You know what I mean? A sad day to be an American. And even more importantly, a sad day to be a black American. You know what I'm saying? After all the things that we've been through, all the protests and all the things that we've done with Black Lives Matter, and even the white people that have gotten behind the mission, you know what I'm saying? It really have made the thing stand out, man. It just makes us look so bad, makes us feel really bad that those types of things are allowed to happen. You know, with whites, that's just all it is. Let's just put it on the line. It's white supremacy. All right. And it's unfortunate that these things are still happening, man. But I do have to say, I see a lot of progress and change also in America. I see a lot of people who are really showing that they care. You know what I'm saying? That they don't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? They don't necessarily agree with all of that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of love, too, coming from a lot of different cultures and a lot of people. And I think the majority of us are just tired of the bull. You know what I'm saying? Like, even white people, you know what I'm saying? I know the kids like that grew up in my generation and maybe my sister and my brother's generations or whatnot, they don't feel that way. Even if they came from homes where, you know what I'm saying, there was prejudice growing up and all that, they don't have those same views, man. These children have migrated into a world where they have black friends. You know what I'm saying? These people, we got friends of all cultures, man. So it's just a thing of where now, man, I'm just really looking for people to step up, man, and you know, say, man, this is not right. You know, and I'm seeing a lot more of that, man, as I watch NBC News and a lot of the TV stations and the news stations, man, they really are tired of the bull, man. They just tired of it. And we are too as Black Americans, man. It was a sad day for us to see this occur and know that there was no possible way a Black American or thousands of Black Americans would have been able to storm and take over the Capitol building, as they call it, the White House, and without leaving, you know, there'd have been thousands, at least hundreds of people shot, man, and way more law enforcement. Of course, there would have been a lot more people brought to justice, okay? So, in my opinion, all right, 68 arrests is not enough. There was no domestic terrorist arrest. Nobody was charged, you know what I'm saying, to the fullest extent of the law for what was done, man. And in this time, in this generation that I know personally that I've lived in, and majority of you all, we have never seen anything like this occur. So for me, you know what I'm saying, and my children to be sitting back, and my wife and my family, everybody to be sitting back watching this, man, it was just like, damn, really? You know, because y'all showing us that y'all have no fear of law enforcement whatsoever. But we do. We grew up having to worry about these things, man, and we still living like that. And it is so unfortunate. How do you think we feel after all this time? Thinking we've come so far, our forefathers, MLK, Malcolm X, all of those brothers and sisters, Rosa Parks, who didn't, you know, refuse to, you know what I mean? To give up her seat, things like that, man. All of these things that have happened over the course of history, man, it's like, come on, man, we've come too far. And so I'm happy to see a lot of white America stand up and do the right thing and stand, you know what I'm saying, behind what's right now, because it's unfortunate to see this, man. What's up, bro? My little brother on the line, wife on the line, my sister Deja on the line, everybody tuning in. I appreciate y'all. You tuning in to BabeiTalk TV, man. It's episode 9, 2021. We were just briefly discussing what occurred at the White House and how much of a travesty, how embarrassing this act was, and the fact that nobody has truly been brought to justice. And we know that it would have been a much different situation had it been us. You know, that's just the bottom line. You know what I mean? I don't care how nobody cut it, want to slice it or whatever. We know the truth, man. All right, so not only that, man, it should have been some domestic terrorist charges definitely filed, okay? Aside from that, one person was killed. We know, first I want to say God rest her soul, okay? But you had no business being there. But God rest your soul, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody deserves to lose their life, especially in a protest. You know, regardless of whatever anybody was fighting for, it's unfortunate she had to lose her life. So, you know, my condolences to her family and those that, you know, that love her and, you know, wish she was here today. You know what I mean? Listen, man, we got to do better. Not just as a people, but as a country, man. All together as one. We got to come together. We got to do better, man. I'm seeing a lot more black in the White House, in the Senate, in the House, and I'm happy to see that. Our people. Shout out to Cori Bush, man. I got a chance to meet her down here in My City, My Music, and it was a pleasure. Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing, man. Warlock, everybody that was recently sworn in, okay? My brother says they used having their way. Most of them didn't have weapons. They brought knives to a gunfight. That's true, but it just show you, bro, like they was not afraid at all. They have no fear whatsoever of law enforcement. Like, you know, and hey, it just go to show you, you know, white supremacy at its finest, that we still dealing with this same issue. It's a reoccurring problem, you know what I'm saying? And it basically just spit in our face. You know what I mean? Like, what we do ain't shit, man. You know what I mean? How they coming, man, it's like, damn, they rolled a noose out there, man. Like, how disrespectful. It just almost seemed like it was staged. You know what I'm saying? How the hell did you get a noose, a big wooden noose outside built up, you know what I'm saying, on Capitol Hill that quick? it's like it was staged, man. Like they rolled that shit out just like the plan. You hear me? It's crazy, man. But listen, man, you tuning in to BabeiTalk TV, man. It's episode 9. We about to get into a song, Will You Be There, man? I got to go ahead and play Will You Be There, man, because there's so much going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out if we can come together, man, and you know, get some results, man. It's just too much going on American soil. Babylon, man. You know, where do you stand amidst this war? Where do you stand amidst this battle? You know what I'm saying? What is your positioning on all of this, man? And what up? Charlie Mack just joined us. He in the building right now, man. Look, we about to get into a song, Will You Be There, man, and we'll be back for more. Tonight's episode, man, is brought to you by My City, My Music, man. We got Justin Kick It on the boards, man. You know the main man. He doing his thing for us in the background, man. You know what it is, man. Like I said, Charlie Hawk, man, one of Baby Incorporated. You know what I'm saying? Golden Baby Music's finest. Dig in the building. Just joined us for conversation. Let's get on in to Will You Be There, and we'll be back for more. The topic tonight is vital imagination. Let's get it.
When I need somebody who gon' be there to hold
Let's get it. Hey, it's BabeiTalk TV, man. Look, brought to you by My City, My Music, man. You want to talk to me? Call me, man, sometime. 515-599-1687. Y'all be acting like y'all too shy to talk to a motherfucker, man. Hit me up. I got kids in the building. I'm trying to watch my language until the kids depart. But look, man, tuning in to BabeiTalk TV, man. It's episode 9. I got my boy Charlie Hawk in the building. I'm about to ask his opinion real quick before we move on into the main topic of the night. Charlie Hawk, man, what is your view? Before we get into that, we got a comment. I have no faith in politics, good or bad. It's hard to trust because it's all about money. America is a business. That's right. Everything is a business. Make sure you got your affairs in order, even if you're married. Marriage is a business. Make sure you got your affairs in order, all right? Don't nobody want no broke. I don't know scrub. Hey, look. But listen, we want Charlie Hawk opinion right now on what just occurred at, as they call, Capitol Hill, the White House, man. Look, let me get the camera on you, bro. Tell us how you feel about this, man. What's going on? What happened?
It's just right now we just in a state of just uncertainty, and with what happened and just what took place was completely unacceptable and un-American. What this country was quote unquote supposed to be.
Is it un-American?
That's what I'm saying, quote unquote.
Right,
un-American,
quote unquote. Okay,
right?
Go ahead.
When we could take it back to when the Pilgrims first came over here, what happened? They took the land.
Yeah.
So this ain't nothing but
it's the American way.
It's the American way. So
it's the American way.
What we seen take place and what
but
just
they
happened.
didn't have no type of shame, bruh.
No.
My brother said they can't really hear you, so make sure you speaking into the mic. Speak up, man.
Yeah, let me just touch on that. I mean, basically you got Black Lives Matter. We marching around, protesters peacefully. We get locked up, we get turned away for inciting riots.
Yeah. Our brothers and sisters getting killed every day, man.
Yes.
Shout out to D-Red, man. Just jumped on, man. Everybody that's my brother said strong arm, man. You hear me?
Yeah.
And that's real shit. Like, that's the American way, man.
Yeah.
Just strong arm robbery. If that ain't the history of American. But you know what? Like Farrakhan said, my brothers and sisters, hey, they afraid of us being the rioters and the provokers and the aggressors. But in actuality, black people don't have a history of killing white people. White people have a history of killing black people.
Facts.
So really, who is... my brother said Black Lives Matter is a business too. That's true.
Yeah.
And they done took over. For real, it's not even really the source of what it began as. I love you too, bro. It ain't even the source of what it began as or the root of what the mission was really about anymore. Because now, as my brother said, it has become a business. It has become monetized to where all people really trying to do is make a buck or two off of the saying, the slogan.
Yeah.
Press up they hoodies. They wristbands, whatever they got. You know what I'm saying? He's right. People have monetized it and made it a business, and it is further and further away from what it was intended to be about. Not saying we don't want white people to come in and be a part of it. We want y'all to stand up with us too and rock with us. But far as being the leaders, nah. How you gonna lead a black movement?
No,
if we can't stand up for ourselves, can't nobody else do it for us. Can't nobody fix us if we ain't willing to fix us. You know what I mean? And that's just the basis of it, man. But listen, tonight's episode is entitled Vital Imagination. I want to jump right into it, man, and what I came here to talk about. But before I do that, man, I want to once again say Happy New Year's according to the Mayan calendar. If you program according to that sort of thing. I don't know what you just did with your eyes, brother, but you went... Nigga, is you all right? I'm just fucking with you. But look, man, Happy New Year's, man, to everybody, all right? New year, new me, bull crap, you know what I'm saying? As always, unless it's real, right? So I figured I'd give you all a few of mine before we get into the main topic of the night, which is vital imagination, okay? We got another comment. It's no point of protesting if you're not ready to strong arm. I agree with you on that, bro. Like, if we ain't finna go all the way, don't start nothing that you can't finish if you ain't ready. Because you know what? the Panthers, back in the day, man, they wasn't afraid, man. It's like we afraid. We're afraid of law enforcement for real. My brother said nothing giving, you gotta take it by force. Nothing is given, that's right. And you right, bro, ain't nothing given, man. You gotta take it by force, man. Look, so I'm gonna tell y'all a couple of my New Year's resolutions, but before I do so, I'm gonna go ahead and let Charles give us a couple of his just off head, man. What are you trying to do different this year, my brother?
Yeah, my projection for the year and in all the previous years and the years to come is to better self. Start with myself first. I can't influence
anything specific.
Yeah, as far as just all around health, spirituality, the mental psychosis, just getting yourself one, becoming one with yourself.
Right.
So that you could be a better person to this world and give something to give. Yeah, that's the ultimate goal. Ain't that the
ultimate goal, my brother? I'm with you on that. What up, Demond Dawson? My brother just jumped on. Son Ali said, be more active with my team at mycitymymusic.com. Anybody else got New Year's resolutions? Go ahead and drop them in the comments. I'll read them right now. I love to put y'all New Year's resolutions on blast tonight, man. Let people know where y'all stand and what y'all got planned for this year to come. All right, so I got some specific ones. I think I wrote, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of them specifically. So I'm going to briefly go through mine. Number one for me is to stop smoking cigarettes, man. It's imperative for my health. I've been thinking about it so much, man. I started when I was 18, just off and on, and I've been smoking it. Thank God I haven't had any health issues regarding it, but I want to live a long, you know what I'm saying? I want to live a long life, man, and for my family, but not only my family, myself. I want to be able to preserve my voice and my gift and my talent. So that's one thing that I'm planning to do. Stop smoking cigarettes. And as you all know, if anybody out there smokes, man, it's not an easy thing to do. And I'm not really like a bad smoker like most people. I may smoke one a day, like real shit. So I know that's, to me, it's still bad. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I'm definitely gonna do. All right. Second is be truthful with self about everything, which I don't typically lie to myself anyway. But I figure if I stay in that state of mind where I'm always being truthful with myself, you know what I'm saying, I can't go wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'll be able to correct a lot of things beforehand. My brother said mine is to get a brand new motorcycle and buy a nice house. And you gonna do it too, bro. You gonna accomplish all things, man. Continue, man. Like my boy Wally Doniani say, man, keep pushing. You gonna keep going. You gonna figure it out. You feel me? My third one is learning to say no. That's a big one for me, man. I don't know how to say no, man. A lot of times that's been like my downfall in life, not being able to say no when I know I need to, man. I love you, bro. No problem. So I'm working on that, saying no, man. Hell no, put my foot down. No, I can't do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fourth is eternal building with God. Internally and forever, you know what I'm saying, building and just trying to get to that overall point with God where I'm trying to reach my higher self, you know what I'm saying, my ultimate being, and that's what I'm seeking this year. This is my Christ year, my 33, you know what I'm saying. Christ died at 33, so I take this year serious, and I'm trying to really make some progress in my life, as I've always been a progressive person. I'm trying to go times 10, you hear me? All right, so and fifth would be more patience with my children, learning to be more patient with my kids, you know what I'm saying?
That's important.
I don't want to yell no more. I don't want to stress no more. I want my blood pressure going up. I have fairly great children, you know what I'm saying? I done seen some badass kids, man, and my kids are really good kids, but just learning to understand our kids, let them speak, try to understand them, but groom them at the same time, you know what I mean? And I'm kind of soft for real, you know what I'm saying, when it come to my kids, man. But, and, you know, I don't give a lot of whoopings and all that, man. But Demond said, come on now, talk it, friend. Yes, you hear me? But, yeah, trying to be more patient with my children, man. Understanding, you know, more love, more peace, more guidance in my household, you know what I'm saying? And 6 would be listening to my wife. That's a big one. She say I'm not a good listener. Being a better listener to those in my life, my friends, my loved ones, is a very important one, because I want to be able to listen as well as I talk. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times I talk a lot and I don't give the people in my life the same equal opportunities. Like, I'm not gonna even lie. Like, I'll be in mid-conversation and listening, but I don't even hear nothing you say. So if you ask me later on, because my mind be on my own thoughts, and that's selfish, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get away from that and become a better listener. My brother said, and need more patience with my boys, but they bad as hell. Yeah, absolutely, we all do, bro. All right, next, being more conscious of others' feelings. You know what I'm saying? I can be an asshole at times, you know what I'm saying? I'm very anal, you know what I mean? And I say what I want, when I want, you know what I'm saying? And that's another thing, not necessarily holding back, but just being conscious of how people may feel, you know what I'm saying? And really starting to care about that, you know what I'm saying? To drive me in my way, as opposed to not being a not caring individual and just stomping on people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be that type of person. I'm a good person, you know what I'm saying? But I know I had those moments, you know what I'm saying, where I could be an asshole, and I just want to be a better humanitarian, a better person to the world. My bro said, laugh out loud, you used to whoop us when we was kids. Yeah, I did. Tear your ass up. But I'm the oldest, you hear me? So, you know, hey, you know, liberties of being the oldest child, all right? So being conscious of others' feelings. And then next, telling people the truth or just staying away from them altogether. No, if I can't be truthful with you, if I can't be honest and upfront with you in life, you know what I'm saying, and be real with you, I don't want to be around you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to cause problems. And I can't be a fake individual around nobody. So if you the type of person that where it caused me to, something about me, you know what I'm saying, to be unreal, you know what I'm saying, or just, you know what I'm saying, like, I know I ain't really feeling you, but I'm engaged. I'm not gonna hold no unimportant. I'm just not doing it this year. Like, I ain't finna sit up and talk to motherfuckers just because and holding conversations and lollygagging and hee-hawing with people. Nah, bruh. One of my goals this year is to make sure that I at all times be truthful, not only with myself, but with everybody else. And if I can't be truthful with you, if I can't be 100 straight up with you, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to be around you. If you can't be 100 straight up 100 with me, don't stay from around me. You feel me?
Facts.
And then, you know what? Believe people when they show me who they are. Preserving my heart. That's the last one. All right? Believe people when they show me who they are. All right? Preserve my heart. Period. You know what I'm saying? Keep a lot of things from happening. You know what I'm saying? My brother says sometimes by being real, it makes you an asshole. That's true. Them facts. What's up, Tony, joining us? Antoinette, my sister's mother. You hear me? Also like a mother to me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all our, our elders. You know what I'm saying? She ain't old, but our elders, man, much respect. I got a lot of respect for my elders, man. I don't know how y'all was raised or whatnot, but, you know, a lot of love and respect go to our elders, man. Hey, how you doing, man? Blessings on blessings on blessings. Listen, Happy New Year, everybody. We're going to go and jump into our topic tonight, which is vital imagination, because we about halfway through our segment, and I want to go ahead and get into it. So why is the imagination so important? Charles, you got to answer before I get on into it. What you think? Why do you think the imagination is so important?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important because you have to, you have to see what you have to project and see what you want and what you want to do before you do it, and that's very important because you give yourself direction. You find direction in your imagination by imagining. If I just go outside and say, well, I gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? Today I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna make something work. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right. So it pushes you, right?
Right. All
right. So look, that's a very good point. Listen, the imagination is so vital, people, and I'm gonna read it as I wrote it because it doesn't do any justice to just scatter my thoughts and my words. So I want to make sure I read it the way I wrote it so that y'all can really feel me. But we're about to touch on some important things I think a lot of us may miss when we think about the imagination. So before I get started, Demond says imaginations are your feelings and true thoughts to push you. That's true. What's up, Kika? My cousin Kika just jumped on. Shout out to everybody watching, man. Tuning in to BabeiTalk TV, man. If y'all wouldn't mind, I would be so grateful grateful if you guys would just push that share button for me. Make sure you love or like, you know what I'm saying? Continue to engage with me, man. We're going up, you know what I'm saying? 2021, we continuing to build. We on positive things. So why wouldn't you want to support the positive as opposed to all the bull that's going on out here, man? It's so much of that, man. It's so rare to see something so authentic and so real that I really don't want y'all to miss it, all right? And I'm not boasting. I really don't want y'all to miss this because I know what God is instructing me to do, all right? So look, why the imagination is so important. The imagination allows a person to form mental images, all right? Pictures that may or may not have motion. So the pictures may or may not have motion, but they guide you into motion, as we've been talking about. Damon as well as Hawk just touched on that. So our imagination is influenced by 4 different things. 1 is our aspirations, 2 is our dreams, the 3rd is our hopes, and the 4th is our future visions, okay? My brother says kids have the best imagination. It's very important not to kill a kid's imagination. That's a very good point, bro. We're getting ready to talk about why it's so vital to keep that and how it builds as a child. We're getting ready to get into that. All right, so you must develop and nourish your imagination in order to keep it. All right, the imagination allows one to have a strong creative ability or strong creative abilities. The imagination allows one to create something that never possibly existed before. This is how we get our new inventions. This is how all this new stuff comes along. You know what I'm saying? And you see something new that's been invented or created, man. It comes from the imagination. Somebody thought up something really, really amazing and they put it into action. So from the imagination, like we said, we getting ready to talk about how the imagination is equivalent to faith, right? So when you walk with your imagination or your faith, it gives you the ability to believe in something that you can't necessarily see, right? All right, this is guidance. I'm finna show y'all something. All right, so it gives you the ability to access infinite potential of your subconscious mind. Infinite potential. All right, my brother said it's the future. Antoinette Powell says having a vision. Yes, all of these things and above. So the source of all creation lies within you. I don't know if y'all know it, but it's a God within you. Okay? The source of your imagination lies inside of you. Any answer you really want to know pertaining to yourself is in you. All right? It gets bigger, my brother said. All right, so the source of all creation lies within you. You can access it with the imagination that you have. So this makes it more important than reality, okay? Because your reality will keep you dwelling. It keeps you in one place. But your imagination gives you the ability to see yourself further than where you possibly are. Okay? You got to imagine it in order to, you know what I'm saying? Because if you can envision it, you can make it happen. It can come to life. All right? That's where everything begins, inside of the mind. Inside of the mind. All right? So this makes the imagination more important than reality. Okay? And it's how the world discovers new advances or new inventions, new creations. So, God bless you. So the imagination is the ability to visualize that which is not visual. Whoa. Wow. Listen, I'm going to let y'all hear something in a second. Yeah. It helps you to visualize that which is not visual. I just started working on a song, Just My Imagination, The Temptations. I'll let y'all hear a piece of that. And where I was giving y'all pieces of things that most people don't imagine, but I wanted to bring them and make them transparent so that we could imagine it. Because once we can think about it and imagine it, perceive it, then we can begin to make changes in these areas in life. We can progress and push in these areas in life, right? All right, so the imagination, the ability to visualize that which is not visual and cannot be seen. So this is how we move and push this into faith and as it applies to God. God is not here visually. You can't just see him, right? But you know he's there. If you know, you know. Like the acronym. If you know, you know. You hear me? Real talk. But in spirituality, the imagination is the breeding ground for your faith. What's up, Marcia? Thanks for tuning in, man. Y'all tuning in to BabeiTalk TV. It's episode 9, brought to you by My City, My Music. Feel free to call me, man, 515-599-1687 if you like to talk to me. I talk back. I don't bite. You feel me? So in spirituality, the imagination is the breeding ground for your faith. In business, the imagination is the vision. In entertainment of the arts, the imagination is considered the art. Okay? Now let's tap into a little further, all right? Hebrews chapter 11:1 says, faith is the confidence that we hope for will actually happen. And it gives us the assurance about what we cannot see. Okay? So when the imagination becomes biblically developed, we start to see people and things as God sees them. Now that's a whole nother level of thinking. Damon said the imagination is the foundation to everything, and it absolutely. Torrance says, I played with Legos my whole childhood. I can take the bikes apart and put them back together. Yes, you can, brother. I remember that. Hey, bro, you had big crates, man. What's them big old bins full of Legos, bro? When I came there, that was one of the things we always did, was play with Legos, man. And that's a good thing to do as a kid, to help build your mind and use your imagination, because it helps you to build and see that which is not there. So you got to be an imaginative child to be able to put together these types of things. That was a great example, bro. Thanks for pulling that out. So as I said, Hebrews 11:1 said, faith is the confidence that we hope for will actually happen. And it gives us the assurance about what we cannot see. So when the imagination becomes biblically developed, we start to see people and things the way that God sees them. Wow. Wow. We start to see things. When we use our imagination, when we imagine, when we apply that faith, we can see like God sees. You hear me? You visualize beyond that self, that lower self, that, you understand what I'm saying, Mac?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and elaborate for the people, man. I need to grab an ashtray. It's time to light up.
Yeah, you know,
Let me get an ashtray, bro.
like that faith is it's like an invisible plank.
Yeah.
You can't see it, but it's there.
Ain't that the best thing in the world, man? A blank sheet of paper? For me, it is.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing, man. I could create, man. If you ever want to buy me a gift, man, the best thing you could buy me is a notebook and a pen. Like, no cap, no kizzy. You hear me? That's all I love, pens and notebooks, man. I am a writer. Thanks, bro. My bro just bought it. Man, he's the best, man. My city, my music, man. We got gear, man. We got merchandise, man. Rig coming out, man, next week, man. Rest in God, man. I got new merchandise, man. Make sure y'all go ahead, fuck with me. Order you a hoodie, man. They $25, man, a piece. They could be a lot higher, but I'm giving my people to play, especially on the first round, man. Y'all come on, tap in with me, man. I got hoodies, whatever size you need, man. Send me a DM or inbox, and we get to it. So back to the imagination. When the imagination becomes biblically developed, we start to see people and things as God sees us. That gives us a higher level of thinking. You understand what I'm saying? So the body isn't just physical, right? You are more than flesh. The body is to be imagined as the temple where the Holy Spirit dwells. But if you can't imagine that, you probably ain't living like that. You know, I think about it all the time. I said, damn, man. And this may be a little far off to the left, but I wish I hadn't had sex. You know what I'm saying? I wish I'd have done it in the order. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them things, it's hidden for a reason. You know, God do everything for a reason, man. But don't let me get off course here, man. But what I was saying was, the body is to be imagined as the temple where the Holy Spirit dwells, okay? So there is a connection between the imagination and faith. There is a connection between the imagination and your faith. Because you got to be able to believe it to know it's real. And if you can't see it, it makes it harder to believe in it. Because most of us, we need to see it to believe it, don't we?
Yeah.
We need to see it to believe it. But when you live in that body of Christ, you got to be a believer. See, only God's children, the only children of God are truly believers, man. Truly children of faith. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is real, man. So you got to have an imagination. So we get into the point where my brother was talking about, man. If you lose your imagination, you lose your faith in God. Did you know that? That's how deep and how important your imagination is. If you lose your imagination, you run the risk of losing your faith in God. If you make yourself such a dull individual that you can no longer imagine and have faith, woe to that man or woman.
Wow.
You're going to cut yourself off from God by not using your imagination, by losing your imagination, man, which is equal to losing your faith. All right? So you will lose the ability to believe in what could be rather than what isn't, or the ability to believe in what you cannot see. When we were children, our imagination was so vivid. Here's what my brother was talking about. It depends on what it is. It definitely depends on what it is, brother. But let's reach on into the portion we were just getting ready to discuss, which is when you're a child, you have such a vivid imagination. We see ourselves as, we can just picture not only God life as well. That's right. And we can apply that to anything. You understand what I'm saying? When you're a child, I remember I was a superhero. You know what I'm saying? I envisioned myself being so many things. But as you grow, life will dull you. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to hold on, man. You got to have some type of faith, some type of strength, man, to get through this life. Wrong or right? Go ahead, Charles. You sound like you wanted to say something. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, definitely. Faith without works is dead. And if you don't have that faith, you'll never be able to be the best you.
The best version of yourself.
The best version of yourself.
Right.
And that's important.
Cause it's many yous. It's many parts to us all. You know what I'm saying? It's many parts to us all, man. It's a lot of different things we haven't tapped into. Many of us have spent so much of our life focusing on relationships or one part of you that you ain't even began to tap into who you truly are as an individual. I encourage each and every last one of y'all, man, to try to figure that out, man. Like, tap into yourself, man. How you think you do that, Charles? What would you tell a person, man, if they was looking to find themselves? Where would you tell them to begin?
Yeah, you got to begin with your roots. You got to start with everything that you was taught. Now sometimes that could be a bad thing because sometimes people come from bad situations. You know what I'm saying? So if you was taught,
but it's how you look at it.
Right, it's how you look at it.
It's the perception, right?
Right.
Cause a lot of things that's bad turn good or turn you good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Influence you to want more or better for yourself out of life. If it don't, then something wrong.
Something definitely wrong.
Man, listen, let me tell y'all something. Aside from, I'm getting ready to read your comment in 1 second to mine. Aside from my wife's birthday being in the month of January, this is the roughest month for me. Yesterday was, I don't even know the year anymore. The anniversary, my grandfather passed away January 7th. My mother passed away January 12th. My granny passed away January 17th. And when I say I took so many hits in the month of January, the top of the year, one would ask me, a lot of people have, how are you as strong as you are? How you making it? How you getting through this? How do you continue to smile? To give love and encouragement to people, to build people up. Ain't you broken? And I have been.
Oh yeah.
But you know what? I work on myself. I don't mind crying. Because I know that crying is a part of me healing. And I need to get it out to understand what I'm feeling. A lot of us can't tap into the emotion half the time until we cry, until we release it, and then we begin to process what we feel. So tears are good. It's a way of cleansing. Demond said you can duplicate a ticket, but you can't duplicate your mind and your upbringing. And that's right. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't. But you know what? We all got a special, distinctive story, man. And it was written for you. That way. It was written specifically, dynamic, your own. nobody else has the same story. Even if it's somewhat similar backgrounds, nobody got the same story. And that's the dynamic, that's the beauty of it all. When you say, wow, look at all these people in the world. So it's hard to judge a situation and say, hey, man, my life is harder than yours. Because you don't know what that man or woman been through. It's a lot of people been raped, molested as children. I couldn't imagine. Shot, time in prison. We got it good. Remember I told you, man, we got the best hand. Our limbs work.
Oh, yeah.
Our sight, we can smell, we can hear, we can talk. Our mind work. And not only that, beyond the mind working, your sister online, Matt, beyond the mind working, it worked well. You hear me? We can think, correlate, put ideas together, build, brand, monetize, manipulate if we wanted to.
Fact.
So the mind works very well. My brother said I was locked up last year and thank God that you out. My brother said you have to experience shit first. If you settle for the first thing, you'll never know what's out there. Oh my God, bro, that's so real. Thank you for saying that. Then you live in life with the wish I should have or I could have tried. That's right. Go ahead, Mac, your sister online. Go ahead and elaborate, man. Let them know you're in the building, man.
Yeah, you know, I'm here and you know, we speaking on this topic about imagination and you know what I'm saying.
How important it is.
How very important it is, and it's very vital because
and it's equivalent to what?
Faith.
Faith.
Yeah.
And faith without works is what?
Dead.
So we, hey, all the way dead, bro. So you know we gotta keep pushing. It's 2021. My God. Next year we be in flying cars. Can you imagine the sky being full of traffic? Niggas can't drive down here on Earth. Can you imagine the sky? Now you know when a nigga crash, he dead.
Oh yeah.
Ain't no way around it. You gonna die. So I ain't ready for flying cars yet. Candace, my sister said, children of those who are in prison. Yes. Children who locked away. Children who've been a part of this sex trade. Children who've been a part of the system. Like she said, you know, children that's in foster care. You know, man, that's got to be a rough life. For a child, man. That's why I do my best, man. I want my children to be able to smile. The Jetson cartoon, yeah, I do. They was flying. But can you imagine these folk in the sky with traffic? Niggas flying cars. What the? Hey, man, look.
It's going to be a while
hey,
before we get there.
But that's where we headed, bro. We on our way.
We on our
no
way,
cap.
huh? Yeah. Yeah, we here.
We here, baby.
We here.
We have arrived. Hey, it's 2021. We all the way alive. Look, we about to get into a song, man. It's BabeiTalk TV. You're tuning in. It's episode 9, man. We got a few more minutes. I think we got time for a Freestyle Friday. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see what Charlie Mack can do. You know what I'm saying? These last few minutes. Let's see what we got going, man. Let's before we do that, man, let's jump into a track. Let's go ahead and play Medicine, man. You dig?
So super.
Doctor, I'm in pain. I need someone to brighten my day. I need my medicine, my medicine. If love would cure the pain, I need a dosage right away. Give me my medicine, my medicine. You got the remedy, you give me energy. This energy
teeth ill, it's kinda strong. I'm having withdrawals and shit, I feel it coming on. Refill, cause I feel a teeth ill, it's kinda strong. I'm having withdrawals and shit, I feel it coming on.
Doctor, I'm in pain. I need someone to brighten my day. I need my medicine, my medicine. If love would cure the pain, I need a dosage right away. Give me my medicine, my medicine. Most beautiful feeling never endure. I'm cured. When you're near me, I love you, make me feel like a bird. I'm free to be me. You give me so wild. You give me so high. You give me so high. You give me so high. You give me
You
so
got me feeling like I'm on the cloud. I ain't even smoked yet. You got me feeling like I'm blowing loud. Well endowed with you only, I feel aroused. Like wow, come smell my flower. This pussy, she got some power. You are now entering the flip zone. I get my fitness in, and what you witnessing comes only after the medicine.
The way you motivate my day, I don't know why, but I just can't lie. You're my energy, you make me great. Your presence is fine. I love how you vibe. Doctor, I'm in pain. I need someone to brighten my day. I need my medicine, my medicine. If love would cure the pain, I need a dosage right away. Give me my medicine, my medicine.
It is. Yo, man, we 6 minutes shy of the top of the hour, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all been tuning in to Baby Talk TV episode 9, man. It's been such a pleasure for me to grace this microphone, this stage. I consider a stage anyway, you know what I'm saying? Because I come out here and do my entertainment thing, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't no faking with me. I bring the real life to y'all. I bring these excerpts, these real concepts, man, that can help us build and get somewhere in life, man. We getting closer and closer to the release of Lyrical Life Lessons. I just got the cover done on the book, so y'all just give me just a little bit more time, man. That's on the way, man. Your girl is truly an author, man, and God been speaking to me in regards to that. Like, that's the part of you I need you to excel in right now, because people need them writings. You feel me? I know that when I leave this earth, man, I'm gonna have so many writings, notebooks left, man. It's gonna be like gold to somebody. You hear me? Oh, yeah. But I want to make sure I put them in books, man, because I want to be known as one of the greatest thinkers of our generation, our time. You hear me? I am 2020, you know, I am 2Ks, you know what I'm saying, 99 to 80, 90, 2000, Socrates, Aristotle, Plato. You hear me? That's AC Baby. You hear me? Hey, one of the greatest thinkers of our time, man. You feel me? Baby Talk TV, man, episode 9, man. We've been talking about the vital imagination, how important it is to keep that, man. You don't want to lose your imagination. Upon losing your imagination, you will also lose your faith, because the two coincide together. You know what I mean? It takes the imagination and the faith to believe in something you cannot see. All right? And we also spoke about how the imagination pushes you to do greater things. It pushes you to build and to invent and to create. You know what I'm saying? That part of you don't want to lose. Once you lose the imagination, you become a dull individual in life. You know? You don't see life the same. That's when that pessimistic you comes out. You know what I mean? You lose the imagination, you will lose the ability to be optimistic, to see hope, to see greater. You know what I'm saying? For your life. And woe to that man or woman, man. I hate for that to happen to somebody, man. So look, shout out to y'all, man, for viewing, for tuning in tonight, man. We are about 5 minutes shy, man. I'm going to go ahead and drop a beat, man. Freestyle Friday, and let everybody get a couple bars in. Let's see what we got, man. Like I said, a couple minutes, man. We just gonna do our thing. We finna jump on into it. Y'all know how I do, man. I always come with a little hook or something, and then I let my guys roll on with it, and you know I jump in where I can. You feel me? I'm not really a freestyler, but I get it in. The style was free. You feel me? Now let's get it. Hey,
Let's get it.
bars. Yo, Baby Talk TV episode 9. YouTube, make sure y'all go subscribe. All Things Baby.
All things, baby.
I don't know what this is, bro.
Ooh. I don't know what this is, but I'ma know what this is.
Big head on
About
the
to
beat.
give it to the biz, ayy.
Yeah.
Can't see nothing without imagination. Take off, mate, I'm fly just like aviation.
Ooh, about to
Need
come on
direction,
in.
man, that's navigation.
Yeah.
I'm in this thing. Yeah, they
Yeah.
calculating, trying to keep my moves. Peep this, what it do.
Yeah.
Please don't lose yourself, keep your imagination. Yeah, it's vital to your life, vital to yourself, serious to your love, serious to your health, your wealth.
Hey, nigga can't lose that. Too many rules to that. Hey, know you gotta have faith. Hey, and you fucking with the ace. So you know I gotta motivate. That's my thing. Let me hit another beat, cause I don't like this bitch, man. And I ain't even gonna lie. Hold on, I need something fresher than this, dog. Hold on. I'm finna hit something else.
Yeah.
Charlie Mack, he can rap to anything. He freestyle for real, but me, I need something special.
What I do.
Got a little whistle. Hey. Yeah. What's up, Jay? Where you at? Come on, dog. You know I need you to lead on this one.
Yeah,
Jay, come on.
Jay in this thing.
Yeah. You know Jay ain't got no fear, man. Jay get on the track.
Get on the track, that's what I do.
Yeah.
See, this is me, let you be you.
Yeah.
Why you worrying about all the things I gotta say?
Yeah.
Don't you have your own shit to do
Yeah.
today?
Hey.
Or maybe not, that's what you do. Listen to all that bullshit that people talk about you,
Yeah.
around you.
Yeah.
You're listening, but not thinking in. It keeps repeating in, and it's happening. Bunch
Hey.
of crapping in, sitting toilet in, dropping loads and then, oh, you better get up, don't forget to wipe. Better to try it better, like. Try to be a better than a day.
Yeah.
Don't forget the bullshit, all they say.
Yeah.
Think.
Open that book and pray.
Think.
Think. Use your imagination and think.
Yeah.
Think. Use your imagination and think. Yo.
Think. Don't lose your imagination. You can lose it quick, and then no second when you blink. Try to swim, I sink. I'm in this thing. You know we off the brink, yeah.
Yeah.
Skating on thin ice, but no rink.
Yeah.
In this thing for real, okay, and we in sync.
Yeah.
Ain't talking JT. Yeah, it's just me, AC baby,
Yeah.
and Jay in the place to be. My city, my music. BabeiInc, BabeiInc in this thing, baby. We on the brink. Don't lose
Yeah.
your imagination. You gotta think.
1
Gotta
minute to
swim
count,
before
y'all.
you sink.
Countdown, man. Hey, y'all been tuning in to Baby Talk TV, man. Episode 9, man. Y'all know, as always, it's love, man. We be back for more next Friday. We do this shit every Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all don't want to miss it. If you did miss it, you need a recap. Go ahead and rewind that. You did. You can also join us on YouTube, All Things Baby. Make
Hit
sure
that
you
bell.
subscribe. Hit that bell, man. We got more and more great content coming to y'all, man. It's love. See you next Friday. It's your girl.